And Nikki, first off, Agent Recon, very cool movie. I love action films. I love legendary action stars. How
Mhm.
was how did the project come to you? Did you audition for it? Did Derek hit you up, or how did that work? What was the initial steps for this project?
Honestly, our amazing casting director, Mark Tillman, he has been working with Derek Ting on this film. I, I'm assuming also his other ones as well, which are Agent Intelligence, which is part one, and Agent Revelation. Those are the prequels. And honestly, Mark Tillman, I mean, he's an incredible man. He is able to really see people beyond like a headshot or, a stereotype, if you will, and really see somebody at their core for their talent and what they can provide for a character, which is amazing. So he was I just learned all this, so this was really cool. I was highly recommended to Derek from Mark, so it was a real blessing to be able to be a part of this.
What did you think you personally brought to Captain Rupert as an actor? And then also, it's an independent film. What was that journey like shooting in? I don't know where you guys shot. It just seemed like a really interesting outpost out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe that's movie magic. Can you talk about that role and also the experience within that, I guess, environment?
Hmm. So the role, her empowerment, really being able to step into like self-empowerment, honestly, being able to have like such brute strength. So that was something that I really was able to tap into, and she helped me dig in there and find that. So I feel like that those are the the two embodiments that I felt I needed to have and that I was able to produce in my character, really.
Yeah, I'm a total wimp. If it's not air conditioned and inside, I'm not good. What about you? What was that environment like? Did it seem, was it really harsh conditions, or am I just completely being fearful over everything? So
You know what? Now that you just said that, you like sparked in my memory. The conditions were like kind of bare bones in a way. Like it was not lavish. Like we didn't like it wasn't like cut and then we went and walked into our lavish air conditioned like set or room or whatever. And so I remember the mornings and like early parts of the day and then or if we were shooting at night, it being really, really cold. So we would be in these yeah, it was really cold actually. Holy crap, I remember now. I was really friggin' cold. I was like we were always trying to get me in with like hand warmers and feet warmers because my toes would freeze. So it was not all like rainbows and cupcakes on that set. It definitely was hardcore. And it was also like tough conditions. Like you're already like doing whether it be like these fight scenes or like really intense, emotional work or even physical work. There were like parts where we were outside and we were like working, we were working all outside and helicopters and whatever it may be. And the conditions were tough now that I'm remembering it. I have not remembered this. It's so funny that you just brought this up. But so it was tough. It was cold, man. It was very
yeah,
cold.
I feel like a therapist asking all these remembrance questions now.
I know. I'm like, what? Oh my God, I totally forgot. It's hilarious.
Nikki, what's great about your career is it's not focused on one path. You are a very diverse person. You do so many things. What is the key to actually multitasking and having a diverse career and making sure everything is on balance for you?
Balance. I love that word. I think balance, finding that balance is really the key. I think that's what allows us to show up in each category of your life refreshed and ready to go, right? Is like finding that balance. So in my opinion, it's very much being able to have the self-respect and the self-love to be able to do what you need to in order for your cup to be filled so that you can show up to each job, each meeting, each pillar of your life, and just making sure that you really take care of your health as well. So I think it's really having real focus on that and respecting those things, allow you to really show up for whatever you mentally have to, have to prepare for, or emotionally have to prepare for, or physically or verbally, however you need to show up. It's like if you're depleted and you're not showing up for yourself and making sure that your vessel, your temple is taken care of, then and having that balance to where you feel self-supported, but also supported around people, that I think that's the way that you're able to show up um, in each category of however you need to show up, really.
Speaking of showing up, Nikki, as a podcaster, I think one of my biggest failings is I put the content out there and I'm very horrible at interacting or messaging people back who listen to the pod because, oh, I have a busy day. I have so many things to do. I have so many people to interview. I have to turn it over. And they always take the back seat. But it seems to me, I could be wrong, or overthinking this. You show up for other people too, people who love your work and what you do as a person and as an artist. How do you show up for other people on a tangible level? Because you have so many people showing up for you on the other end. And it just seems to me as an outsider insurmountable just to even talk to one person on a daily basis, you know? So
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think showing up authentically is how I really do it. I've been really blessed to be able to have such a following, and I love everyone out there for it. But it's also something that I feel I owe to them, is to be authentic and to be genuine and integral. And so when I'm able to reach out to people, whether it be whether it be through like a podcast, or whether it be answering some messages or fan mail or whatever it is, even posts, like my posts have to be very genuine and authentic. I haven't even been doing a lot of posting recently, and I used to do every single day. And that's because like I needed to do some things for myself. And when I show up, I don't want to show up just to post and feed an algorithm. So I want to show up with something that has more, has more heart in it, has more help in it. Because also whatever I put out there, I really like to make sure that it also helps other people. So I like for it to be a message or something positive or something about gratitude, or me authentically and genuinely coming forth and being like, I'm going through this, guys. Like this, I'm human. And I think being able to be that raw, which is not easy, but I definitely respect that part of me, because it's not easy. And sometimes you just want to cower and be like, no one needs to know, it's not their business. But I feel that if I get to come in authentically and maybe help one person become strengthened in their presence within themselves, or even just be able to relate to me or something, or spark that, I think that is a way to come in a bigger way.
Nikki, final question. With this, so many things you do you, looking back, was there a turning point in your life personally where you said, this is what I want to do in my life? Something that was a galvanizing moment, or was it just gradual moments of maturation which led you to this place you are today?
Oh, wow. I mean, I think it's been really pivotal moments of me finding my strength, honestly, and even just knowing what I want in that moment. There was I and it's interesting because I've been like scammed through it. Like I wanted to be a model, and growing up, my mom and my dad was like, absolutely not. Nope. That's not happening. You're going to college and you're getting a job and you're doing this, and which I did. Went to college. I graduated cum laude. I have a degree in psychology, which is hilarious because I use that and when I get into the character more, which is really funny. But also being able to, just have that moment of, okay, I want to do this, like I'm going to go take that chance. So like I said, I was like scammed. I wanted to do modeling, and someone scammed me and my mom out of like about $1,000+ dollars,
Wow.
a lot more back then. And my dad kind of was like, told you so. And I was like, damn it, you know? But then being able to persevere, if you will. So I feel like it's just been a lot of trial and error. I feel like it's been a lot of like believing in myself even when, something terrible had happened or something like that, and not letting it get me down, especially at a young age. So I feel like it was just these major checkpoints of self-worth, honestly, and then I feel like every time I get into that position where I feel like strong within myself, then more opportunities find me.
Yeah.
So that's what's really interesting.
Nikki, thank you so much for your time. Agent Recon comes out Friday. Really cool film, really good acting ensemble. Really enjoyed it. Where else
Yeah.
can people find you? What else do you have coming up so you can lead us to so many different directions where you're going?
Oh my gosh, right? Yes. Well, first for Agent Recon, you can pre-order it now, or it comes out June 21st on Amazon. Just I know most people have Amazon. I know this, so just like go to Amazon. There are other places if you don't have it that you can find it for sure. But let's just break the number record on Amazon, June 21st. But also, I mean, I think Instagram's a good one because it kind of just puts you everywhere, that like link tree type of thing. So my Instagram is Miss Nikki Leigh, MissNikkieIGH. And from there, you can kind of just find anything. And IMDb, the International Movie Database. Like if you want to see any of the movies or see what, might spark an interest. And from there, you can kind of go and see whatever I've done.
Great. Again, really had a pleasure talking with you, and good luck with Agent Recon. Thank you so much for your time, Nikki.
Thank you.